Guys, just the second part of the tutorial. We're going to cover all the central part, and there will be probably another part with the final difficult tasks to cover. Well, okay. When we finish the first tutorial, we just arrived here, and this is the final of the first part. And then we have just to consider that this part is not really difficult, but there are just some few points to make precisely. Well, okay. Here just begins the second part. It's quite easy because you have to put your hands in this position, because you have to tap with both of the hand, and this requires that they are just close. So, and then you follow the dots. This is just a matter of taste, I think, but this is the way I do, and this is the way basically it works best for me. And I tried really a lot of different way to perform the song, but this is just the way it comes better. And then just follow the dot. And here you have to remember that when you basically keep your hand with just two fingers out, then suddenly it becomes with three dots. So you have just to be ready to switch with three finger. And then this part is just with three, and once you have understand that you have just to tap, and then with the left hand and then with the right hand, it's just easy. There's not difficult at all after you understand this part. Okay. Well, here probably the easiest part of all the song, but just remember once again that you have to play with two hands, because it's really complicated to do this part with just one hand, because you could lose some speed. You see, it's not really, it doesn't sound good. You have to do it with two different hands, because you could keep tapping, and just doesn't lose speed, and there aren't pauses, and just sounds better. Here again you could do with the right hand, or just proceed with the left hand, and that's the way it sounds better. If you keep doing this stuff with two different hands, and just learn the song with two different hands, you won't have problem to do it. Maybe, of course, it's 6 minutes, almost 6 minutes of song, so it's just long song, speed song, complex songs. So I think it's just the hardest song on this game, because it's 6 minutes, and that's what it makes it difficult. Well, also this part, it's not really difficult, but at the beginning for sure you will make such a mistake like this one, and you will just don't tap precisely, and you see you will lose one of the dot, and then keeping to play with three, you will have just mistakes, and that's really nasty, because come on, you cannot make mistakes in this part, but it happens. So just be sure, okay, when you tap you do it correctly, and even when you make the 4, you just don't lose some dots. Just doesn't tapping with the last finger. I just don't remember the name in English. Well, okay. Remember that inside of this part, when you tap with 4 dots, there are some with 3 in the middle, and then there's just 1 dot. And remember to do it with the right hand, because you could easily do it with one hand, but just if you play it with 2 hands, this is the better way to do it, because you don't lose the speed. You see, you could make this mistake, and I'm tapping with 4, but actually one of this dot just loses in the around the way. You just do a mistake. You see, because I think there's some kind of bug, and I don't know. It's not really a bug, but it's a stuff of the iPad. If I with 4 dot just move the screen, it's just shaking, and with this shake, this app doesn't work, and just create that fraction of second that makes that makes this stuff, and just then you have a mistake. So when you tap only with 4, just remember that you don't have to move your finger, because if you move your finger, it's just shaking the screen, and it is just a mistake. Another nasty thing that could happen is you play the 4 and then just move up. And I have a song with this server just recorded at the beginning when I was just trying to do it, and the song is First Kiss, and you will see this mistake. Maybe I will record it again, just avoiding this kind of stuff. Okay, but just if you played it correctly and you just remember how to do it, you won't have that mistake, because it's just something really nasty. Okay, here we are in a part that I have already covered, so it's just a waste of time. You could go to the part 1 and just see this part, and well, we could just cut off.